So, has everyone got that noted down? Well, I will repeat it one last time to the class so none of you will have an excuse for not doing this, because there is always a certain few of you, not to name any names, who constantly just seem to forget anything homework related. Next Monday, I want to see each and every one of your work on my desk by the end of the lesson. Do I make myself understood, class? Next Monday. I want to see every single one of you write the date on the board. Take a picture of the board if you want to. Tattoo it across your forehead, just anything that will make you remember this date, because it's very important. I need to know that you're all up to speed and confident in this class with the exams coming up in a few months, so I can just point out who may need some extra support. So this is your benefit, not mine. It's not my future that's at risk here, so really think about what you're all doing with your lives, okay? Okay, everyone, have a nice rest of your day, and please just don't forget the homework. That's all I'm asking for. You're all free to go now. Except for you. You stay behind for me, please, dear. Shh, no need to worry. You're not in any trouble, don't be worried. I'll explain to you why once the classroom is clear. Now that everyone is gone and it's just you and I should probably put you out of your misery and tell you what it is since you're shaking like a leaf, you poor thing. Oh, it's nothing bad. Of all the things you could possibly be worried about, did you honestly think that you would have been in trouble, especially from me? You know that you're my favorite student, don't you? You would have to do a lot of bad things for me to get annoyed at you. I know that may sound inappropriate for me to say, and teachers say they aren't allowed to have favorites, but I'll let you in on a little secret when I say we do have our favorite students. And who can blame me? You're the only one in this class that actually doesn't talk over me, and you make it convincing that you actually care about what goes on in the lesson. Oh, sweetie, you don't have to kid me. I know this isn't the most exciting class in the school. Additionally, you always do your homework on time, and I never had to nag you once about it. You're just such a breath of fresh air in this class, you really are. You have so much potential, and I know you're going to do amazing things in the future. Oh, look at me going on a tangent as usual, as if I don't do that enough while I'm teaching. But I promise it's all linked to what I'm going to tell you about. So, because you are my favorite student ever, I feel like I can only tell you about this and get your help. To put it straight, it's pretty obvious teachers are down bad right now with our wages dropping and protests happening multiple times a week to try and get paid more to no avail. So, I have taken on the initiative to start a side hustle to help pay my bills. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do to survive in this climate. I have decided that I was going to open up my own mobile ASMR business. I also thought you were probably the perfect person to talk to about this with as well, because one time when you were on your phone, I saw that you had an ASMR video open as you worked away. Oh, are you going bright red, sweetie? Oh, no, 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 no. I promise it's nothing to be embarrassed about. I listened to it as well, hence why I came up with the idea to make it my new side hustle. And that's where you come in. You know what it is as well, and you're young, so you can help me with this. Please, I am begging you to help me out with this. All I want you to do is sit on the chair as you are right now, and I will try to do ASMR on you. It's really not hard. You don't even have to move. I know it's very weird that it's coming from your teacher, but I wouldn't be asking a student like this if it wasn't an emergency. I'm really struggling with my bills this month, and my teaching job isn't cutting it. Thank you so much. I always knew that you were my favorite student. What a little gem you are. Oh, I brought my little trusty ASMR bag in with me today, just for this very moment. I knew you were going to say yes anyway, as you're such a kind kid. I filled it with some ASMR products I see from the videos, so I have a range of sounds to give to potential clients. So we will start off with the hairbrush. You don't mind that, right? That's fine, isn't it? I'm not going too harsh on your scalp. Thank you for telling me. Please do. I need your honest opinion on the things that I'm doing, positive and negative. My side hustle won't go very well if it turns out I'm very bad at this. And since you are a watcher of this content as well, you could probably tell me what I can improve on and even tell me what I'm missing out on. I don't want you to think that just because I'm your teacher, it means that you can't criticize me. I won't send you to detention or affect your grades just because you told me my hairbrushing is too fast. I can promise you that. I just want to be perfect at this. I want to be just as good as those videos online, and your honesty can help me reach that goal. How did I get into ASMR? Oh, sweetie, I will tell you right now that finding it was a blessing, especially in this job. This job is so stressful. The mix between having to deal with such rude brats on the daily and then being up to my eyes in paperwork. And people think teaching is such a great job because they assume it's a, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. job? A lot of people think it's a dream, but God, I wish that were my hours. A teacher never rests. Even after school is over, I'm still in this place for hours afterward, constantly planning the next lessons, marking work, preparing the next day. Ugh, it is just crazy how much we are run off our feet. Don't get me wrong though, it's not all bad. It's worth it when I see up and coming talented students like you that make the teaching thing all worth it. Students like you really keep me going. But ASMR has also played a big part in pushing through this job as well. Sometimes when I'm marking tests at home, my head is about to explode from the intensity of the work, but all it takes for me is to put my earphones in and put on a nice slow ASMR video, and I'm significantly more calm. I'll actually show you one of my favorite triggers right now that actually helps to relieve me. Just focus on the sound and the feeling of this. Shh. How was that? Great. Now you can see why ear cupping helps me calm down. It's good, right? Do you want to try something different now? I have some foam here. I love foam and lotion sounds in my ears. Let's see if you like them too. Very calming, isn't it? Do you feel so much more relaxed from how you were throughout the start of the school day? So here's my advice to you. I know for you, as a student, it is probably even more stressful for you. You have to balance multiple subjects, the pressure to do well in exams from your family, so that is why it is so important to look after your mind and body. Your relaxation is prime to a healthy body and mind, which are the two things that are going to get you through the rest of school. Don't be afraid to switch on a little bit of ASMR from time to time while you sit in the library or doing textbook tasks. I encourage it. You're right. You would probably get in trouble from other teachers, but you have my full permission to do so and listen to it in class. Honestly, all the other teachers here are such oldies. The amount of times in a day I also needed to be called to fix Miss Stevens' projector during her classes, or the emergency of the mouse cursor being in the middle of a video and they don't know how to get rid of it. Don't tell any of your teachers I said that, though. Said what? Good answer. Or maybe if you actually didn't hear anything on the off chance, that calls for some ear cleaning. I've got some fluffy sticks here to poke around your ears with, so don't mind me, sweetie. Let me just get closer. My hands are getting kind of shaky now. Sorry. I just hope that I can trust that you really won't tell anyone about this whole thing, about my side hustle, talking about my fellow colleagues, and doing ASMR in a student. The school boards are really old-fashioned, and this would just look really weird to them, and I may lose my job from this. I'm really glad you understand this. And because I trust this stays between us, and you're such a big help right now being my little ASMR dummy, I will most definitely be returning the favor to you. Well, I can do that by giving you extra support, and I will drop extra hints for you for the upcoming tests and exams. Does that sound fair to you? Actually, if my ASMR side hustle takes off as well and I end up earning more money than from teaching, I'll actually give you all of the upcoming answers. And it is a shame though, because I used to be so passionate about this job, you know? It has been my dream to be a teacher ever since I was a child. And it does break my heart that I do have to go to this extent to expand my horizons, but there's nothing much more I can do when I'm struggling to make ends meet. The stress of the teaching job right now isn't worth the peanuts I'm getting from this paycheck. But I'm glad I could share this with someone, even if it may be very unprofessional of me discussing this with a student. But I'm hoping to be gone soon anyway, so let's hope my ASMR gets popular ASAP. You think it will? Oh, you're just so sweet. I really do hope so. If you tell me it's okay for a beginner, then that's all the kick I need. Well, you should probably get going now. I don't want to keep you behind for too long. Thank you so much for helping me. I really appreciate it. And don't worry, you'll be the first one to know if I handed in my notice. Have a good evening, dear. And don't forget about Monday. Not like I have to remind you anyway, since you're always an angel for me. Yes, I will see you tomorrow.